Hey guys, welcome back to the Homestead Fam. Today we're diving into a topic that's essential for anyone looking to preserve their garden's harvest, or my personal favorite, just to have quick and easy meals on their shelves ready to go on those busy hustle and bustle weekday nights. That's right, today we're talking about canning, specifically water bath canning and pressure canning. But before we get started, make sure to hit that button and subscribe to the Homestead Fam, and let's begin. So what is canning? Canning is a method of preserving food in jars to make it shelf stable. The two main methods are water bath canning and pressure canning. Both have the same idea. They both preserve food in making it shelf stable, but they're used for different foods, and here's why. To start, water bath canning is the simpler of the two methods. It involves boiling your jars full of food in water for a set amount of time. This is the best method for high acidic foods. So let's break that down and tell you what that even means. So high acidic foods are fruits like peaches, apples, pears, jams and jellies, pickles and relishes, and tomato products like just regular diced tomatoes, tomato sauces, ketchup, but those you'll have to add a little bit of acidity like lemon juice or vinegar. The high acidity in these foods naturally prevents the growth of botulism, which is a bacteria that people get really concerned about when getting into canning. So if that worries you, water bath canning is a great place to start. It also requires minimal equipment and is pretty easy to learn. Pressure canning, on the other hand, is a must-have for low-acid foods. These include things like vegetables, meats, seafoods, soups and stews. Some things we really like here on our homestead are beans, carrots, potatoes. We like to pressure can plain chicken or venison for quick meals like tacos, fajitas, beef and noodles, and a lot of soups and stews. So the difference here is a pressure canner reaches a higher temperature using steam that is under pressure, hence the pressure canner. This higher pressure is essential for killing bacteria and spores that boiling water, like water bath canning, cannot destroy. Now that you know the differences between water bath canning and pressure canning, let's look at some of the tools that you need for both. Let's start with what you even put it in. So you will put your food in a mason jar. Pints and quarts are the most common, but you can find some different sizes as well. Mason jars are reusable, so don't worry as much about the upfront cost because once you have them, you will always have them. Granted, they might break every once in a while, but these will be good for a very long time. Something that you will need to buy new for each jar of food that you can is lids. You will need new lids for each can of food. In order to seal the lid on your jar, you are going to need a band, and these are reusable. But make sure you take these off before you store your cans away. First of all, they're not needed and they can create some rust, and you don't want that around your food. Next is a jar lifter. So this is what you will use to lift your jars in and out of the hot canner. Next is the funnel. A funnel is just what you use to scoop your food into the jars. This is not a need by any means, but it is also very nice to have and very inexpensive. And then lastly, this is a headspace tool and a debubbler. So when you have your food in here, you'll want to debubble it to make sure there's no air pockets in there. And then this top little staircase looking thing here shows the amount of headspace you have in your jar. So 1 inch, 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. Each recipe you use will have a different headspace needed to seal your jars properly. Now that you know the differences, I hope you have the confidence to go start. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon so that you don't miss any of our videos.